All right, we're live on the air here at Future Rock Radio. We got the man, Mr. Molina here. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good, Johnny. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. So you got any shout outs you like to say about to the family? What's going on?
Definitely. My two kids, Joseph and Elijah. You know, he's got 22 and 13. Gosh, love looking through their eyes because, man, it's amazing. And, of course, my wife, Dora. Gosh, we've been together for about 20 years, and man, it's just such a wonderful woman to support what I do, and I support her for what she does. And hey, Dora, how you doing? And man, I can't thank her enough for really supporting what I do. She's seen me years ago, starting off, struggling, doing this, you know, going out late, coming home late, and I over the years I've had to learn to balance. You know, it's not an easy trick, and to keep, for all you musicians out there, if you love your woman, you got to give a little, take a little. Definitely a fine balance. And man, I'm blessed to still be with my woman for 20 years.
How'd you guys meet? But you don't mind me asking.
It's all right. We were best friends in 7th grade and 8th grade.
Oh wow! Well, what school was this?
Lincoln High School. Back then, it was Little Lincoln, the 7th and 8th
Here
grade.
in Stockton?
In Stockton, yeah.
Oh wow!
And so we were best friends for a long time. And the funny thing is we hung out and we really didn't kiss or nothing. But we were best friends, and we hung out every day and in school, and we were just like buddies, and it was amazing. And so that happened for a while. But then the last few years of my high school, my parents moved away to Calaveras County, and that's where I kind of ended some of my education. We did miss each other for a few years, but then when I graduated high school, man, I shot back down to the big city of Stockton. back then it was still Mayberry, you know.
Still Mayberry?
It was still Mayberry back then.
Right.
But and I didn't think anything of it. I'm just hanging out at the town that I grew up in, and I was just like, you know, coming from the mountains, which, man, your best, you know, one of your friends might live like 20 miles away, so you're kind of a little isolated up in the mountains.
Yeah.
So coming back to Stockton, I got in the social groove and stuff, and one night I was just hanging out at a what do you call those, Monday night football appetizer beer drinking nights, right? And I looked across the room, and it was amazing. We both kind of locked in our eyes, and I said, "No way!" And she's like, "No way!" And we came over and we talked, you know, we hung out, and yeah, 20 or 21 years ago, since that moment when we locked eyes again, yep, we sure started kissing that time.
Well, that's a great love story, man. It's good to know that it's still alive and well. How does she? What does she feel about music? Is she really musically inclined, or is she?
She's the audience here, so if she feels the groove, she likes it. If it gets too complicated, she's not too interested because it's like just noise, you know.
Right.
So she just locks in on the grooves.
Is she more like an old school type of person too?
Oh
or
yeah,
like
no, old school, the oldies. That's she's just oldies all the way, and then of course some pop. The pop genre of just some good old fashioned. She takes music as relaxing. She doesn't, you know, she just wants to have a good time. She doesn't think too deep, and that's where.
That's it, because us as musicians or people that we produce and stuff, we kind of take it to a whole another level. Like it's our medicine somewhat. You know, it means who we are. It's our DNA. So for us, it's how we communicate sometimes. So I can understand that.
Yeah,
I can understand that philosophy.
Yeah, so it's really. And I didn't know this, but it was an awesome balance through my life that, you know, the Lord God gave me, and I'm such a blessing to have that because, you know, she's the first one, you know, the first one to sock me if I need it, and you know, sometimes when you're a younger musician, when you find a girl that can sock you, keep her, because she's trying to tell you something. And
I got socked today. Matter of fact,
really,
yeah.
Right? You know, my whole thing used to be, "How's your shoulder? Is it sore yet?" You
I
know,
got socked in my shoulder today. Matter of fact, yeah, right.
But you know, depending on the situation, of course, it's all love. And if you're a growing male or a growing man, to have a best friend woman on your side, it's amazing. Or the woman.
Do you
if you have a best man on your side.
Do you still write love songs for her? Do you write any songs? Do you write?
Yes. Well,
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, here's the thing about...
We're trying to get deep here with Mr. Perry here. We're trying to get deep with...
Well, here's the funny thing is it's almost too much because after a while she's like... At first it was cool. Now it's like, yeah. She goes, I want a garden now. You know, I want a garden because I want to grow some plants and grow some vegetables, and we can live off the earth a little more, you know? And I'm like, cool. So I started tilling, right? And I'm digging holes. And as I'm thinking and making a garden, well, guess what happened? I made a song about a garden.
All right.
and the garden really never got finished.
Right.
So I did make her, a love song garden. And I made a few, but, she appreciates it. And when I do make something, it's amazing. Time is the gift, the fine balance,
And do you have any kids?
Yes, I have two. Joseph, he's 22, and then Elijah, he's
two
about
boys.
13. Yeah,
Two boys,
two boys. Yeah, and
what do you think about Dad's music?
oh, they love it actually, because they're exposed to so many genres of music. Like for me, whatever mood I'm in, I'll put it in on the CD and blast it. Sometimes, Dad, not at this time, and I go, what? Louder?
Yeah, right.
But no, growing up trying different school instruments, my father tried to expose me to the music back then, all the way from Celia Cruz to Willie Nelson, and the genres in between. And so growing up, I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know there was genres. I just knew there was music.
Nice.
And if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, that's okay, because that's why. I mean, it's amazing. I just knew there was music. I didn't know there was a genre until later on when people started categorizing things, and then then we go from there. And it's
nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, man. So we're gonna get into some other music here. We're gonna get into three beats here. One's called Soul Whisperer. The one's called Sayonara, and the next one's called Velvet Angel. Listen to Future Octa Radio with the man, Mr. Molina here, the bass player, the musician, the man, the myth, the legend, here on Future Octa Radio.